Yeah, for sure. This game's really going to test us, show us where we're at, and I think everyone's ready to go out there and get a win. So
What do you feel like the level of confidence around this team is right now heading into tomorrow?
I feel like the energy's good. We had a great practice today. Everyone was locked in, and we're gonna have another good shoot around tomorrow and come ready for the game.
Do you feel like it's I don't know if you guys feel like you have anything to prove, but is it an opportunity to make a statement?
Yeah, I feel like this is a big game to make a statement on. I think everyone's going to be ready for that. And I mean, either way it goes, it's just a test. It's still middle of the season. We still got time to keep getting better. So that's really the main focus right now.
This year, you guys have been about building habits and trying to do things the right way in terms of the process goes. But when you get to a matchup like this, do you look at this specific game any differently than any of the other ones? And if not, how do you keep it from getting something?
I think you come into this matchup very serious, very detail-oriented. I think this is a test, and I feel like it's both two great teams on East and the West side, and we got to go out there and do what we know we can do, and that's play great. So I feel like everyone's ready for that, and that's what we're going to go out there and do.
I mean, you guys, throughout the course of this year, have not been in the national spotlight all that much, despite the success that you're having. What does it feel knowing that you're going into a game with the national spotlight shining on you?
Feels good. Finally get some national coverage, and it's going to be a big game for us. But at the same time, try not to focus on that aspect. Just focus on the basketball side and all the assignments we got to do to get this win.
I mean, best team in the league from the jump. Why haven't you guys, do you think, been under the spotlight more often?
That's just always how it's been. Cleveland's not the highest marketplace, so that's just what comes with the territory. But we're just gonna keeping the main thing, and going out there and winning games.
Does that bother you?
Not too much. I just focus on basketball mainly. Not too into the media too often, but I mean, I think it's good that we're getting national coverage now more and more, and hopefully that keeps growing.
Your offensive evolution has been at the forefront of this season, and when it's come to the Cavaliers where they are, to go up against the best defense in the league, does that give you another platform to be able to showcase what you've been able to do this season so far?
Yeah, for sure. They got great defense. They great defensive players as well, and I feel like we got the same as well. So it's gonna be a pretty even matchup on both sides, and we're gonna see how it plans out.
Yeah, you've been playing a physical brand of basketball this season. You know this Oklahoma City team's going to be physical tomorrow night. Do you prepare any differently when you know that you're going to be banging even more so than normal down there?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like a playoff game of physicality, and I think everyone's ready for that. It's just different preparation mentally, but that's the only thing that I feel like is different, and I feel like we're definitely gonna be ready for that.
How so do you prepare differently mentally?
Just knowing that it's gonna be a hard-fought game throughout the whole game probably, and every possession matters. Either you get fouled or no foul, you gotta play through it and just keep playing.
There's been so much conversation about Donovan and his leadership and his willingness to empower you and Darius throughout the course of this year. How do you describe Donovan's leadership style?
I feel like he's a great leader overall. He's very communicative and knows what he's talking about when he talks to us, and whatever he sees on the floor, he definitely speaks up and talks to us, and he can take the same thing back and take the criticism back as well. So I feel like he's a great leader overall.
He has talked about like staying on you over and over and over again. What has the nature of your conversations been like?
Just going out there and getting to it. That's the main thing. Every single game, he talks to me and he's like, "This is another game. We can go out there," and we're just taking it game by game, and that's where we're at right now.
We haven't talked too much about the minutes that this team's been playing. Just the average minutes has been a little bit more down because you guys are playing more guys and leaning on other guys. Do you feel fresher at this point of the season than you have in the past, and also just overall arching, looking at how the guys might have just more fresh legs going towards February, March?
Yeah, for sure. This is probably the best I felt in my few seasons here. So I feel like our minutes has definitely been down, and that's a credit to our teammates and how well we've been playing as well. Building our lead so we don't have to play the whole fourth and stuff like that. So we got to keep doing that to conserve our body so we're as top shape as possible for playoffs. So
For you, since the calendar flipped to December, three-point volume has really gone up to where you're shooting 6 a game in a couple of games and kind of 4 every game, no matter what. What do you think has led to that increase?
Just taking what the defense gives me, building more and more confidence in my shot. I feel like it's been going in, so I'm gonna just keep shooting more and more of them. And if they keep leaving me open, I'm gonna keep shooting them. So that's just how it's went so far.
There's plenty of differences with how you guys Thunder and you guys play. Do you see any similarities, whether it's defensively, why you guys have been so successful to start the year?
Yeah, I think we both play great defensive schemes and put pressure on the ball, and then offensively as well. I feel like we both move the ball really well and use everybody to their strengths as best as possible. So I see similarities in those two areas on both sides.
If there's one factor tomorrow's game comes down to who wins the game, and what do you see it as being?
I feel like whoever hits first and stays consistent throughout the whole entire game. I feel like that's the key to tomorrow's game, and we got to go out there and do that.
I think since December 1st, you
Gonna be
guys
the last
are number
question.
2 in defensive rating since then. For a team that's been so known for their offense, do you feel like tomorrow is an opportunity to showcase how great you guys have also been on the defensive end?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've been known for defense for the longest, so it's a little bit different being known for offense, but I feel like our defense is just the same caliber, and we're ready to show it tomorrow.